Hello everyone. So today we are going to do koi fish painting using mixed media. So the first step I'm doing is I have used 300 GSM watercolor paper. So for that I am just applying water to the paper to make it a little soft. The mixed media I am going to use for this painting is acrylic colors and oil pastels. Once you completely wet the paper, then we'll start with the painting. You all might be thinking that you can see a little tint in the water, but that is because my brush was left with some little tint of color. That is why. Actually, you should use fresh water only. And now I am starting with acrylics for the base, for the water. We are going to create a texture water here. So for that, the first color I have used is cerulean blue. Just applying the color all over the paper randomly, wherever you find it right. After cerulean blue, I have used ultramarine blue. I am using all the shades of blue that I have, or all the shades of blue that I like. After cerulean blue, we'll apply sky blue. There is no perfect position for these colors. This is completely open for your own creativity. Just make sure that you take a little amount of color everywhere so that it is easy for us to mix. After sky blue, I have used cobalt blue, and after that I have used turquoise blue. And now I am adding white color in between everywhere. White colors help us to mix all the colors that we have used. It is a proper blend, like proper medium to blend the colors. There was a little more color at one space, so I'm just spreading it into the brush. But even while doing this, make sure that you are applying a bulk of color. After that, to make this art, we are going to use plastic. I had this one waste plastic, so I'm using that. You should also do that only. We should use our plastic as much as we can. Recycle it, reuse it. Now we'll firmly place the plastic over the paper and hold it tightly. Now I'm moving my fingers in circular directions. I'm doing this so that it creates an effect of water. And we are doing this process to blend all the colors. Just make sure that you spread the color all over the sheet, because it will be visible to you where the color has not spread. So just do that by firmly pressing your finger all over the plastic paper. And again, I am moving it in a direction which will create watery effect. So it has not completely created effect of water. That is why we'll do the same thing now directly on the paper. You can just randomly create ripples, so that will give you feel of water. Again, there is no right method, or I must say no right direction, shape. It is all your creativity. And with this, we'll also be able to spread the color wherever there are empty spaces. This is just a background, so you can use this technique to create any kind of backgrounds. You can use that for water, you can use this for galaxy, or you can use it just as an abstract art and write down some quote over it. Or maybe you can just instead of fish, you can paint a top view of boat. You can do anything. Yeah, so our background is created and I'm just loving it. Okay, so now after the color was dry, I've already drawn the koi fish, outline of koi fish on the paper, on this paper, and now we'll remove our masking tape. And removing masking tape was a task because of the acrylics. But make sure that you are very gentle while removing it, otherwise you might just peel off the color. Oh, this tape just went off very easily. This side has also removed. But removing masking tape is such a peaceful process. Only when it's removed properly, only when you don't spoil the painting. This looks good. This looks like a frame. Okay, so now we are going to use oil pastels. The very first step I'm going to do is we'll just add little tint of grey in between the since the background has acrylic on it, using oil colors is becoming little difficult. It is not that easy as it would be on a paper, like doing directly on a paper. But again, this is the fun of mixed media. It doesn't create the piece same as it would create on a blank paper. We'll add grey on both the fishes. Now let's add that bold orange color to our koi fish. I actually love this combination, all the shades of blue and then there you have that bold orange in between. That's so attractive. Now let's just blend this orange a little bit by using your finger. Just gently do it. Gently blend the colors, the greys, the orange. Now I'm going to add a little darker shade of orange. This will give the fish the depth we need. Let's just again add the first shade of orange we used. See, now you can see the lighter and darker shades, both of them. So we wanted to do that. Now let's just add a little shadow around the fish. For that I'm using ultramarine blue color. Since we have used the same, that was the darkest shade we used in water, I'm using the same here to create a shadow around the fish. The final step is to just highlight the fish using acrylic color. I'm just giving it a nice outline using black color and a very fine brush. This will give the details we need. So here it is. Koi fish mixed media art painting is done.